In India, there are two union territories, Lakshadeep, Andaman and Nicobar, located on islands in water body or ocean. These are of paramount significance because environmentally they are sensitive. So it is the duty of geography scholar to learn the location of different islands and to make a comparative study between Lakshadweep Union Territory and Andaman Nicobar, because several times questions have been asked. For example, compare the structure of Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Island. Once this question was asked. Several times related to location of these islands, questions in prelims have been asked, and these two have difference in different geographical aspects. For example, topography, drainage, climate, soil, vegetation, and different human aspects. That's why the comparative study of the two is important for geography student. Before that, we have to study, we have to keep the concept of the map of Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar, because there are different islands which are subject to submergence due to global warming, and there a number of human activities are taking place, and these are environmentally sensitive, and especially this Andaman and Nicobar is tectonically, seismically very much sensitive, and some incidents take place here. That's why these are asked frequently in question papers. Now let us keep this map of Lakshadweep in mind, starting from north to south. These are the islands like Sesostris Bank, then to its east it is Padua Bank. You might be knowing about the bank. Bank are the shallow areas in water body or ocean. For example, Grand Bank, George Bank, Dagger Bank, in world you have studied. And these shallow waters have rich phyto and zooplanktons where there is a good fishing ground. Now to its south it is Chair, Banyani Reef. You are also aware of the reef, especially coral reef. As we know that entire Lakshadweep group of island is made up of coral. That's why the long wall type deposits are called reef, and it is called Chair Banyani Reef. Then it is Bairam Gore Reef, and here it is Batra Island. To its east it is Chetlat Island. To its south it is Kilaktani Island, and its south it is Kadmat Island. Here it is Androt Island. This sequence you should keep in mind, because in prelims question may be asked that arrange from north to south. And to the south of Batra it is Androt Island, and here it is Agatti Island. To its south it is Kannanur Island, and to the north of Kannanur this is Kavaratti, the headquarter of Lakshadweep. You are seeing its location is very much central among these group of islands, and it is headquarter. And to its south here it is Suheli Island, and to its north it is Cheriani Island, and to its south it is Kalpeni Island. Thus there are two lines, one line east, one line west, and these are mostly made up of corals. And to its south it is 9-degree channel, because here it is 8-degree channel and here it is 9-degree channel, located on the 9-degree north latitude and 8-degree north latitude. It is here Kanyakumari is located at 8-degree 4-minute north latitude. To its south it is 8-degree channel in which water of this Indian Ocean moves from east to west, and along the 9-degree channel water also from east to west. Between 9-degree channel and 8-degree channel it is Minikai island of the Lakshadweep. To the south of this 8-degree channel, it is also half-degree channel flowing along the half-degree north latitude in Indian Ocean. Thus, this map should be kept in mind because questions to arrange the islands from north to south or south to north may be asked. And next point, the development programs of Government of India for this union territory is also very important. Sometimes the development taking place on the islands are asked. And here, due to global warming, here the sea level is rising. That's why it is environmentally sensitive. After keeping this map in mind, let us keep the map of Andaman and Nicobar in mind. This Andaman and Nicobar is a group of islands of Indian Union Territory. Here it is the 10-degree channel, to the north of which these are the Andaman Islands. To its south, these are the Nicobar group of islands. Keep in mind that here 8-degree channel is in Arabian Sea, 9-degree channel is in Arabian Sea, but 10-degree channel is in Bay of Bengal, to the north of which it is Duncan Passage. And this 10-degree channel separates Andaman in the north and Nicobar in the south. Starting from north, it is Narkondam Island, located in Andaman group of islands. Narkondam is a very famous place because it is made up of basaltic, because it is of volcanic origin, but now it is extinct volcano. And the northernmost island of Andaman is North Andaman. Then it's on North Andaman is located this Diglipur, a very prominent city, and to the south of this North Andaman island, it is Middle Andaman Island, and to the east of Middle Andaman Island, it is Baren Island. You are seeing that Narkondam and Baren are located along a line. It shows that this is tectonically sensitive and these are located along destructive plate margin where earthquakes occur frequently, and this time this Baren Island is an active volcano because during recent years frequent volcanic activities have taken place on it. To the south of Middle Andaman, here it is Havelock Island, very small island. To the west it is the South Andaman, and as you know that it is North Andaman, then Middle Andaman, then South Andaman. On South Andaman, it is located Port Blair, the capital or headquarter of this Andaman and Nicobar group of islands, and is one national highway connects this Diglipur and Port Blair. To the south of the South Andaman, it is Harbertabad place, and to its south it is Abreli Island, and to the south of Port Blair is located this Duncan Passage, in which water flows from east to west, and it is also a part of the 10-degree channel. And then it is Nicobar, and then the southernmost island of Andaman is Little Andaman. Thus, Andaman is broadly divided in 4 major islands. For example, North Andaman, Middle Andaman, South Andaman, then Little Andaman. And the size of these islands decreases from north to south. To the south of the 10-degree channel, there is a group of Nicobar Island. From north, if we start, the northernmost island is Car Nicobar Island. To its south, this is Kamorta Island. To its south, this is Tarasa Deep, and to its south, this is Chanumala Island. And then to its east, there are small islands like Tilangchang Deep, and to its south it is Nonkauri Island, and Nankauri and Tilangchang islands were important when the sunrise sun in the present century was seen here by the Britishers, and sometimes these are also in news because of sea level rising and their risk of submergence. To its south it is Sombrero Channel. You keep in mind that here there are three channel and passages: Duncan Passage, 10-degree channel and Sombrero Channel. And if you come to the south, you will see it is Katchal Island, and Katchal Island was also famous when Britishers observed the sunrising sun in the beginning of the present century. And then it is Little Nicobar, and to its south it is the Kong place, and then it is Great Nicobar, and to its south is located Bananga place, and the southernmost point of Great Nicobar is Indira Point, which is the southernmost point of India, while the southernmost point of India mainland is Kanyakumari, located at 8°4' latitude. Contrary to it, the latitudinal location of Indira Point is 6°45' north latitude, and Indira Point is a tourist spot which was damaged during a tsunami, and here earthquakes also occur. You are observing that the size of islands in Andaman group increases from south to north. Contrary to it, this size of the Nicobar Islands increases from north to south because the Great Nicobar is located in the southernmost point of the Nicobar. Thus, this is a map of Andaman and Nicobar, and they are important places which you should keep in mind because they are frequently in newspapers because of their sensitive location and sensitive geographical and social economic aspects. That's why related to location you should keep these in your mind. Now sometimes Commission expects that whether you can compare the Lakshadeep and Andaman and Nicobar or not. Once there was question that compare the structural difference of the two group of islands, but here we are discussing the comparative study of all the geographical, social, human and environmental aspect between the Lakshadeep and Andaman group of island, and this will give you a composite picture. Whatsoever aspect is asked, you will be able to reply the Commission. Now this is about these points are related to Lakshadeep and these points are related to Andaman and Nicobar, and there is comparative study. And here in the second column, these are about the Lakshadeep and these are about the Andaman. Let us make a comparative study between the two. Lakshadeep is located in Arabian Sea, as you are seeing here, and Andaman and Nicobar in Bay of Bengal. Lakshadeep area is 32 km square, means less. Contrary to it, the area of Andaman and Nicobar is 8,249 km square, several times more than that of the Lakshadeep. Here, Lakshadeep has mainly 36 islands, while the Andaman and Nicobar has 572 islands. Lakshadeep has 2,400 persons per kilometer square area population density, while the population density in Andaman and Nicobar is less, 46 persons per kilometer square area, means less sparsely populated. And about the 10-degree channel, we have studied here that its width is 50 km, means the distance between the Little Andaman and the Car Nicobar is 50 kilometers. Now, here in Lakshadeep, there is a Kavaratti, that is the capital located in the center of the Lakshadeep group of island. The capital or headquarters of this Andaman and Nicobar is Port Blair. Now, next is the structural difference between the two, which was once asked in IES in 50 words. Structurally, the Lakshadeep group of islands are made up of corals. As we know that here water is shallow, there is good possibility of development of coral. Contrary to it, the group of Andaman and Nicobar islands have folded sedimentary structure. Why folded sedimentary? Because we have studied in the origin of Himalayas that the southward extension of Himalayas, that is Purvanchal Himalayas in Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram, extended further south because geosyncline extended southward, and due to pressure here the folded sedimentary structures are found in the form of hills, and that's why there are hard sedimentary structure, and then corals are also found here because the same climatic and oceanic conditions prevail in Lakshadeep and Andaman group of islands. That's why coral deposits in the coastal shallow waters are found there. Third is basaltic. Here there is no basaltic deposition. Contrary to it, here especially Baran and Narkondam are of basaltic structure because they are of volcanic origin. And next very important point is that this Andaman and Nicobar group of island is located along destructive plate margin. In the west it is Indian plate, in the east it is Myanmar plate, and the Indian plate is moving northeastward, subducting here destructive plate margin. That's why here there are chances of volcanic origin because in past volcano has erupted several times. And next difference is, thus in brief, this group of island is made up of purely corals. Contrary to it, Andaman and Nicobar group of island is made up of sedimentary sandstone folded structure. Number 2, corals. Number 3, basalts. Now, next point is on submerged land. As we know that this Arabian Sea block was in the geological past highland physically connected with the Indian peninsular plateau, but due to faulting this part submerged, and on that submerged the Indian Ocean water prevailed. Due to it, here is shallow water, and that's why here the submergence is the main cause of its formation. Contrary to it, the group of Andaman and Nicobar island is on destructive plate margin, as we have discussed, because here there are folded and volcanic structure. Now, here the relief of this Lakshadeep is flat top coral because corals develop flat top surface. Contrary to it, it is not flat top. Here there are folded structures, hence mostly 2500 feet high peaks are found there in Andaman and Nicobar island. Regarding the drainage, both are located in the monsoon type of climate, receiving maximum rain by southwest summer monsoon. That's why the drainage of both are radial. Although the drainage pattern of both are the same, that is radial, but the flow rate and speed of the drainage in Andaman and Nicobar is higher. Next point is the tropical climate prevails in both Lakshadeep and Andaman Nicobar because of the same latitudinal position. Regarding soil of this Lakshadeep is of calcium rich nature because corals have calcium rich deposits. Contrary to it, Andaman and Nicobar has the alluvial and lateritic soil. Why alluvial? Because of disintegration of sandstone structure. And why lateritic? Because of high rainfall and high temperature. And next difference is, here coconut production prevails. It is much contrary to it in Andaman and Nicobar group of island. There, mangrove type of vegetation consisting of a number of tropical species is found. Thus, there is the vegetative variation in the two. And here in Lakshadeep, although both are dominated by the tribal residents, but here the Lakshadeep is dominated by a rural tribe, while Andaman and Nicobar is dominated by Jurua, Andamanese, Ong and Little Andamanese. Thus, there is more variety in the tribal group. Now come to the next point. Here in Lakshadeep, it is aerodrome located at Agatti. Contrary to it, here in the east, here in the Andaman and Nicobar, Port Blair is the main port where the port named Veer Savarkar is located. Regarding economy, the Lakshadeep is dominated by the production of coconuts. The other economy there is fisheries, coral mining, cottage industries, coconut fibers are used for cottage industries, Bangram, tourist spots. Tourism is also developing there. That's why these are the main sources of their economy. While the main economy of Andaman and Nicobar is horticulture, because they are more in contact with the Indian mainstream development. That's why they have developed some horticulture. And here fisheries is also practiced in Andaman and Nicobar, and coconut is produced, and there a number of tourist places have been developed, and there is the wood craft and tourism also. Thus, these are the differences between the economic condition of the two. In Lakshadeep, there is no highway. There is only one aerodrome, because these are of very short distance. Contrary to it, in Andaman and Nicobar, there is very important national highway number 4 that runs for a distance of 230.7 km and connects Diglipur and Port Blair. In Lakshadeep is geopolitically of less significance. Contrary to it, Andaman and Nicobar group of island is geopolitically more significant, because in its continuation to its north and to the south of this Myanmar, there is Coco Island, on which China is having its eyes, because China wants to have this Indian Ocean in grip by establishing a string of pearl in the Indian Ocean. That's why this is geopolitically very significant. And now about the tribe. The tribal people of the Lakshadeep believe mostly in Muslim religion, contrary to it those of Andaman and Nicobar in Hindu religion. These are the main points of difference in Lakshadeep and Andaman Nicobar. And here we have noted nearly all the physical, environmental and human aspects. That's why you have to do two tasks. Number one, to keep the location in mind clearly, because they are very much sensitive climatically, geographically, environmentally and politically. Second is, you should keep these points of comparison in your mind, because once question was asked related to the structural variation, in this way several questions may be asked. Last is very important, because this is part of our union territory, and the concept of its geography, environment, society, economy should be very much clear in your mind.